What's up guys, it's Saph back for a brand new video. I literally haven't done a vlog in a really long time, so guess who's back again? This face, yeet, I'm cheesy. Yay. This video is actually what I like to call a teen talk video, and this is like an advice video, but the topic today is girls, so this is literally just about all things related to us girls. Stay tuned, stay watching the video, sit down, grab some popcorn and some ice cream. We're just gonna have a little chat through some stuff. Make sure you comment down below any issues or stories you have so we can keep the conversation going. I actually put a little thing out on my Instagram story asking you guys for questions and things you wanted to talk about in the video, so I'm going to be answering those in the video. I'm not an advice professional, I just kind of like just talking to you guys about things. Also make sure you share the video if you enjoyed it, and if you feel like someone needs to hear something, there's a part of the video that you're just like, oh my gosh, my friend needs to hear this bit, send it over to them and I hope they enjoy it. So what's up friend, I hope you're enjoying the video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I just put a nice little top on and then just have my joggers on. So back to the day. So I posted this out on my story and there's quite a lot of things. We're gonna scroll down all the way to the bottom. The question is literally most common is how to deal with being self-conscious. I can completely relate to this. I feel like there is such a standard that we have to meet now. Some people who are social media influencers or people in the limelight are really like taking advantage of social media and trying to glorify perfection by using like fake Facetune and stuff, and I don't think it's doing girls especially very good, but it also happens for guys as well. Like I know that for a fact. The thing is like you'll find this person and they'll be like, oh I use Facetune, but they don't admit it, and we all think, oh my gosh, we need to look like them, but actually that's not true. I think it's always kind of been glorified of like perfection is a good thing, but actually perfection's a bad thing, because if there's nothing wrong with you, are you even human? Like honestly, in all seriousness, are you a human? Are you just a robot? Don't get it. But yeah, I think there is definitely a standard that us girls feel like we have to meet, and I think that's really sad. I think the expectations are just so high for girls, and I think that's really sad, and it's really high for guys as well. But the thing is I think social media has definitely changed that. More recently, I've seen a lot of stuff that's like just candid photos, maybe even taken on disposable cameras, which I love, and I've seen so many of those recently. Just like people like smiling and like having a nice time, really natural. It's definitely affected me. So like as a person, like I'm really insecure. Like I literally, as you can tell, I'm looking in the mirrory thing above the camera right now, because I'm like, do I look okay in this shot? But actually I just want to be focusing on you guys. But I feel like there's that little thing in the back of my head that's just like, you need to check that your hair looks okay. Self-consciousness is definitely something we all experience in any part of our lives, because we're always going to worry about what other people think. Have a little more confidence in yourself. Unfollow people that make you feel down. Unsubscribe to people that make you feel down. And find accounts that make you feel happy. Okay, can I just, before we go into the second question, I just want to say I've got my braces in at the moment, so I am gonna sometimes sound a little bit funky, just because I got them in right now. But yeah, just pointing that out quick. Next one is, how should you tell people you're bisexual? This is actually quite a popular question. Actually, I've seen quite a lot of similar questions like this. It's not a big thing and it shouldn't be a big thing, but it is a big thing. It's one of those things that can be really scary. For sure, your heart is probably going to be in your mouth and your heart is going to probably race. When you tell someone that you are part of the LGBT plus community, I think you're only going to gain respect for that. Coming out is a big thing, and you have to be confident, you have to have strength to do that. I think telling your family is probably going to be the hardest bit, because they've been with you your whole life. They've just lived 16 years with you and not known. It's Pride Month in June, so take the opportunity to do it. It's not something that's, I think it's also important to have some privacy, and if you don't feel comfortable saying something, then don't say it. It's you at the end of the day, and that you shouldn't be judged for it, and that's what makes you you. If you've done it, I'm very proud of you, and if you are going to do it, I'm also very proud of you for feeling confident enough and comfortable enough to say it. Advice for a first kiss. Please don't miss. Not that I did that. When you're like young and stuff, like my first kiss was actually when I was 14. And quite a lot of my friends were like 11 or 12 when they got their first kiss, but I was 14. I think a lot of people are like, the expectation, like we said about the self-consciousness, is like really high. You've got to be like really good or whatever, but actually it's not that big a deal. Like, it's easy. It's literally just putting two lips together and taking them apart again. Yeah. No, don't feel nervous about it. It's just a kiss. Like, but again, if you don't feel comfortable, like, you don't have to do it. But I think it's one of those things, is like really cute. But yeah, I went for the nose instead of the actual lips. Like, was I okay? Probably not. But be you. Like, enjoy the moment, because it's going to be a moment, you know, and it's going to be something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. That's going to be, it's like, when was your first kiss? My first kiss was this, we were here, this was this, that, and the other. Where and how can I get my bra size measured? I would definitely recommend you go to somewhere like Victoria's Secret. They, if you look at them, they always walk around with like these measurement tapes around their neck. They literally just take you into the dressing room and they'll be like, right, okay, let's sort this, and then they will give you a bra to try on and then test it and stuff. And I'd recommend going and get it done, especially when you're younger, like often, because you can't just really guess at it. If you guess, you're gonna get the wrong sizing. How to not be scared of possibly going into a relationship. I mean, going into a relationship is always scary. Yay. I think especially if you've had a bad experience before, what if they break my heart again? That goes for both sides, both genders. Actually, you just kind of, if you feel that your feelings are strong enough, then just like go for it. But you have to feel strong enough. If you feel nervous going into it, then maybe it's not the right relationship to go in, because I think everyone's more scared of like the heartbreak out of everything. See where your feelings take you, because if you are feeling nervous, then maybe just rethink the situation, because you don't want to go into a relationship and those feelings not be strong enough. I've definitely learned that. You want to go into a relationship with someone that you can go, yeah, I actually see a future with this person. Get to know them as well. Like, that's really important. Like, the only reason you feel nervous is if you didn't feel confident around them, or if you didn't feel confident maybe yourself. Like, it's always best to feel like you can love yourself before loving someone else. Do you think as a woman there's a lot of pressure to act and be a certain way in society? Absolutely. As we spoke about earlier with like the social media kind of expectations and stuff, the expectations of a woman are very, very high. We actually go through quite a lot if you think about it. How are you meant to inspire the next generation? By trying to show your brand off as perfect. How are you meant to inspire another load of young girls to be powerful and strong when you're not strong enough yourself to show the real you? So the next one is how to deal with peer pressure. I think actually this is really, really important to talk about. I think the first thing you have to do is set yourself markers and things that you believe in. I think peer pressure is big in the world of like drinking, drugs, smoking, stuff like that. But if you don't agree with that stuff, don't let someone change your mind, because it's your view. Set yourself the boundary. Be like, no. You have to be able to say no. They're only going to respect you more for being honest. Sure, you may lose a friend for it, but would you rather lose your integrity and soul and yourself for another person? So that's the end of our video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. My battery's going like really low now. I really enjoyed just chatting about kind of confidence issues. I think it's kind of like we kind of talk more about confidence than anything, and I actually kind of like that. I'd really like to thank you for all your questions. It means a lot. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe if you'd like more, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Please make sure you also comment down below your thoughts, your stories, your issues, everything, and follow my Instagram. Very, very important you follow that so you're involved with the next Q&A. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. See you very soon. I am a chicken wing.